I don't know what we are anymore. I don't know what I am anymore. Should have left well enough alone. Should have known that was gonna backfire. You're blaming yourself. But you shouldn't. It's not your fault. It's not even Waylon's. It had to happen. It had to. We can be so much more. I know we can. You're hurting. He had a hold of us so hard.
You're not fine. It is so painfully obvious you are not fine.
I feel like my world's being ripped apart.
Because it is. Or you think I didn't check that radio as soon as I left you?
You were listening?
You told us yesterday about the radio station. That's the postal for the cemetery that you were taunting the cops on.
Shouldn't have talked to him. Should have just left the shit and gone.
figured that was the plan. Just leave him a pile of shit to wade through. So at this point, is he right in its ego? Or do you want to get caught?
I don't want to get caught. I'm not gonna get caught.
Leaving all that made sense because it was nothing. Talking to them, no matter how much you dance around and give them what you think they want, is still something. Since I've come here, I've done some wild shit with you already.
Yeah.
But I'm here with you now the same reason I was here with you back then. Well, not here, but
What was that?
because you're family. I care about you, and I want you to be safe. And if I have to protect you, I will.
I keep seeing him getting stabbed over and over at night.
It's the first time you've ever seen that happen and actually felt something. Most of your life has been spent seeing that level of violence and not feeling anything. Just think that maybe seeing him and it happened to him is just everything that was pent up from everything you've seen in your life up until this point coming forward.
He lay there bleeding and there was nothing I could do to stop it. And she was screaming in my head to let it happen. But I didn't want it to happen.
I know you didn't, but she did. That man did terrible things to her.
You think I didn't know that?
But that's the thing. He made you. He carved you out of what she was. Here's the thing. Despite you being here, you are still the Louise I grew up with. Because you're both there. I know she's there all the time listening. She might not be up front, but she's in there. She's hurt. She's scared. Realistically, that's what's bleeding through right now. You're both just processing it completely different. You're upset because you lost who you thought was the most important thing in your life, who made you what you are. Whereas, I wouldn't say she's upset, but she's overcome by the fact that she's just gotten to see what she probably feels that man deserved.
Taught me everything. He may not have liked her, but he liked me.
Because you were exactly what he wanted.
But in the end, I betrayed him. And I let him
No, you
die.
didn't.
I did. I let him die.
Your brother knew exactly what he was doing when he stabbed him. You know that. You know the second he did that, there was zero chance of him coming back from it.
I knew that he was gonna kill him when he saw him next time, but I let him come up here. I put the two of them together.
I don't think you did it. I think she did it. No, I don't think she did it. I know she did it.
Because I knew it would happen.
Yeah. So thinking you betrayed him is just silly because you know exactly how that happened.
Was everything for nothing? Everything that I've done.
Only if you keep thinking that what do I keep telling you?
I don't know, you tell me a lot of things.
Your life is yours to live. He gave you a set of skills. He molded part of you into what you are today, but it was only for his end game. But part of you Part of you is still that same person. You're both useful. You're both capable. But one of you was not going to fit. So he did what he did.
I wanted to keep her safe. The only way to keep her safe was to do the things I did.
I know. And you did. But once he was gone, you didn't have to keep doing it.
But I feel like if I don't, then I'm wrong.
Why?
I just do. Everything he taught me is in my head. And I don't know what's real anymore.
Are we sitting here right now?
Yes,
Is the ground beneath your feet?
obviously.
Is that water out there? Is that lighthouse out there?
I mean, probably.
Probably is good. This is all real. This is our reality right now.
And him.
He's not here anymore.
I don't mean him. I mean him. Waylon says he's not. Waylon says it's none of it's real, but that's
It's something that's hard to accept when it's been your whole life. And maybe I had an advantage that I came to it later and it was old enough to kind of like have my own understanding, make my own opinions, decisions. So probably a lot easier for me to just say, when we die, we die. Nobody's asking for us. We come here, we live our lives however we want. And when the time comes, however it may come, that's it. Do some people deserve to meet a quicker ending than others? Absolutely. Do some people deserve the terrible things that happen to them? Some do, but not all of them. Like I said, he taught you a set of skills. How you use them and how you continue to use them is entirely up to you. What you believe and what you don't believe is entirely up to you.
what if I still believe what I was taught?
Then you believe it.
And if I want to continue,
Then you keep going, but you realize you're just painting a bigger target on her and yourself.
And what if I can't stop? What if I tried before and it didn't work?
When you're talking about that, like, what, 11 months, a year gap?
Hmm.
You stopped for that long. Why'd you start again? What happened?
Everything inside my head kept getting louder and louder and louder and louder. That I was failing, that I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, that I was betraying what we were.
Whose voice was it?
I don't know.
I think I can tell you whose voice it was. I think you know. Because it wasn't yours. It wasn't Emily's.
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. Things got worse, and then there was the cop. And the blade went in, and the voices stopped. And our head was quiet again. I almost killed Arthur.
When?
Before the cop.
Why?
Because the rage kept building inside of me. And every little thing that anybody did around me made me want to slice their throat. And it was getting worse.
But Emily was around a lot more then, right?
Yeah. She stopped
'cause-
before it could happen.
You are a strong personality. You don't want to be held back. You don't want to be suppressed. And I understand that. But you were in control for so long because you were in control so she could survive. And the thing of it is when you came here, realistically, she could survive. He was nowhere to be found. You didn't have to protect her from him. But more than likely, you got bored, you got restless, you got tiresome. And you heard nothing but that old man telling you to do it. Because that's what he always wanted you to do. He just wanted you to do that. That was it. That's why he did what he did. And I bet you that very same feeling came over you before Waylon pulled you out of that well. You are more than capable of being something other than he wanted, especially now, because you do not need to do what he wanted to protect her anymore. Frankly, the best way for you to protect her is to stop.
And what if I lash out and hurt somebody again? Or try to? What if I can't? What if it's physically not possible? Then what?
I don't think she'll let you.
I shouldn't care that he's dead, but I do.
Of course you do.
I shouldn't feel what I feel, but I do.
You should feel what you feel.
Emotions are weakness.
No, they're not.
They are.
They tell you when you care.
And he said they make you weak. So you don't feel them, you bury it, and you just ignore it.
And you know what happens after that, after long enough? When something really pushes you? You end up like you are now. You know what happened for me?
Hmm.
We're in like Southeast Asia. But basically, we were hired to do things for a man that really, really wanted to stay in the position he was in. And the best way to do that was to absolutely fucking terrorize anybody who went against him. So the one night we'd break into a house. There's a guy and his wife in there. The guy is the one that we really need to show, hey, you know, this probably just need to shut the fuck up. So we tied him to a chair. And we started with our hands, worked to her feet, went back to her elbows. And just as I was about to just hack off the lower part of her left leg, it hit me. Everything that I had experienced, everything. Being dragged away from Georgia, not knowing what the fuck is going on. That first night he took me out, all the way up to the night I packed my bags and ran off. and all the just like terrible shit I'd done. It hit me. I dropped the knife and walked out of the room, and the guys I was working with finished the job. Walked down the hall to the bathroom. Didn't even take my clothes off, just stood in the shower till the water went cold. I couldn't feel anything, but I felt everything.
What'd you do?
I stole some of the guy's clothes. I left mine there. I grabbed my gear. I went back to the hotel. I packed a bag. And I just kind of floated around for a while. I had more than enough money to live comfortably. You know. Could have went to like Singapore, you know, someplace cheap, but where your dollars go a long way. And just lived out the rest of my days comfortably. But word got back. Mom and dad had died. Didn't really know how, just knew it happened. And despite the fact that, like, I didn't hate the old man, I just disagreed with what he was doing. I didn't see the point in what he was doing. I came home because that was the right thing to do. The only reason I found out that they were dead because the feds wanted me to know they were dead because they figured I would come home. And just basically arrested me right as I walked off the plane.
How long ago?
It was about a little more than 5 years ago. I did the prison time and came here. I came home because I felt something. I felt emotional connection. I cared. It hurt that they had died. Even though I didn't see eye to eye with him, I still came home because I cared.
How did they die? Do you know?
The feds found out what Dad was doing, served a warrant. Dad stabbed the first one through the door. The second one blew a football in his chest with a shotgun. Mom bunkered up in an upstairs bedroom for about 2 hours. But they got tired of her taking pot shots to the door with a 22. And took her too. They'd known I'd lived in that house for quite some time. I came home with these boots on. Well, you know how that goes from there.
Hmm.
You know why I love these boots?
Why?
Because when people started to figure out what these boot prints meant, just their mere presence scared the shit out of them.
Now it's something that's gonna come back to bite us.
It's the way it is. It's a calculated risk. But it's part of my past. It's not all of who I am, but it made me. But it isn't me. I am not just that. I am. Well, I don't know. I guess in that regard, I'm in the same boat as you. Don't know exactly what I am.
Family. Your family.
I don't know. I guess when I got here, it didn't feel like that, but it's sure as hell starting to.
That's what you are.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
I parked the car underneath the bridge.
Under the bridge.
Yeah, the cops are zooming around. It's fucking. I don't know. I got a bad vibe. I got off that radio and I just did not. I don't know. Sure as hell stayed away from the cemetery. That was for sure.
Hmm.
You are not a weak person. You never have been.
I feel like I am right now. And I don't like it.
Of course you don't. You've never felt like this in your life.
No, I have.
When?
The well. And when we got out. And until I learned to hold my own. When I was knocked down over and over and over. Until I figured out how to survive.
You knew how to survive. That's why you got out of there. That's why you survived.
Maybe.
If you didn't and you were weak, you would have died in the bottom of that well. You know that. Was it a week? 10 days?
I don't know. I lost track. More than a week. Less than 2. How far did you park the car?
Underneath the bridge across the road. Oh, fuck, that murder kitty's there. Well, hopefully it just keeps going.
What do you think the cops will do if I go silent?
Hmm?
I said, what do you think the cops will do if I go silent?
They'll keep looking for you, but the case will go cold again, just like it probably did the last time. Probably the best thing you could do right now. I know it's not what you want to do.
I don't want to be in the shadows again.
See, that's the thing. You don't have to live in the shadows. But maybe ritualistic killings, cut down on those.
Waylon thinks I should just go hunting.
I mean, it'd be a lot more like you used to do it.
No, he thinks I should just go hunt deer.
That's what I mean.
It's not the same.
Well,
Doesn't
it's not
fucking
nearly as...
count either.
The Native Americans believe that, like, animals have souls, and they kind of do the same thing when they take an animal. They give thanks. They wish the animal's spirit safe passage. And they make sure that none of it goes to waste. There's different versions of that across, like, a lot of native cultures.
I know. I did read,
Well, I'm just trying to draw parallels.
How much did you listen to on the radio?
As much of it as I could before I started feeling like listening to that radio and being as close as I was going to be a problem. also not go back to the house tonight.
No. Farmhouse.
I was thinking the hotel in Harmony, but actually that's a great plan.
I'm not staying at the fucking Harmony Hotel where the goddamn Rangers live. Half the
I mean,
time.
Mama lives there too.
Wait, Mama needs to move somewhere that's not there. Fuck. She doesn't even know about any of this yet.
I wouldn't tell her.
She's gonna have to know, Cass. It's not like we can just keep it secret from her. Besides, it won't work anyway. She knows when we're lying to her. She's got some fucking sixth sense or something.
My only thought is, what's always her first intuition?
Protect me and my brother.
And if she finds out that you're getting pressed and they're looking for somebody that's done a lot of murders, what do you think she's gonna do?
Protect.
That's the gamble you take.
I'll show you what it is to be an American.
Oh, God, I'm always bad at this. Out of practice.
You need to work on your knife skills.
Listen, I did not expect that fat man to be that fucking quick, okay? All right. I did not expect him to get his fucking hand up that quick. That's all I'm saying. This feels weird.
What?
This place.
Why?
'Cause it feels like a stereotypical place you to fucking hide.
It's my house. Don't fucking judge it, man.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It just it brings back memories. We'd set up places like this and work out of them.
Yeah.
Just full of all the shit you need to kill somebody, not be killed, and occasionally sleep and eat.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's all my shit I need. We need stuff, and that's my armor, and there's
Yeah,
guns,
exactly.
and there's my shit. Well, I mean, this side
Plans.
looks different. I mean, there's a guitar. A plant. There's a plant.
This isn't your bedroom.
Sure it is.
This is Emily's bedroom.
Obviously.
I mean, there's a skull in here. I'll give you that one, but the rest of it, you wouldn't put no damn plant in here.
Look, I tried to. Plant died. Okay.
I mean, this is Emily's kitchen.
You know. It's pretty.
Mm.
That's her stupid thing.
Oh yeah, exactly. This is all her. You might have tried here, but it's all her. That's her. That's you. That's you. Dartboard might have been her, but the axe in it is definitely you.
There's knives on the bullseye. Thank you very much.
Oh. Indeed there are. Maybe a combination of the two.
That's my machete.
I gotta get that one back.
I'm pretty sure Evie has it. Just ask the kid.
Why do I feel like part of my life is gonna be bartering with that child to get my shit back?
Because it is.
All right. Well, what do I need to give her to get my shit back?
I don't know. She usually trades for shit, so figure out something.
Oop.
What?
There we go. Oh god. I can only think of what she'll trade for.
Me and Shan trade her a shotgun, so just don't trade her the
Oh,
sniper
okay.
rifle. The last thing that kid needs. I think this plant's
Yeah,
dead.
no, I'm not gonna trade her a sniper rifle.
Is this thing dead or alive?
That plant, it's hanging on.
Eh. Whatever. I still am not okay, but I'm just gonna choose to ignore it all. I'm sure that'll
Isn't that how
go.
you? Yeah, it won't. That's how you got in this position.
I don't know.
It's your first time. You'll learn.
You tell anybody I cried, I'll stab you.
Who the fuck do you think would even believe me?
Exactly. So shut up, motherfucker.
All right. All right. Relax. I'm not gonna tell nobody.
Hmm.
I don't tell anybody anything we talk about until you tell me to.
Mask looks good on you, by the way. It really does.
It feels good.
Now you don't have to eat, take all of her shit anymore.
I mean,
He likes teasing you, doesn't he?
he does. They all do.
I'm
My
glad.
guess is they could feel something was weird from the start.
Maybe. Should go to bed.
Yep, I should too.
You get the couch.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly where I'm going. I love a couch. Go to bed.
Yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
If I wake up screaming, just, I don't know, shake me until I am conscious, and then, I don't know. I woke up screaming last night. Just don't leave, okay?
It can't hurt you anymore.
Just don't leave, okay?
I don't plan on it.
Good night.
Good night.